So hey everyone, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Or if you're new here, hello, welcome. My name is LUNAROSE because I am your floral fantasy, and as you can read from the title of today's video, we are going to be breaking down who I think is the official trade or like the most attractive person of the cast of each season of RuPaul's Drag Race. So let's get into it, shall we? Okay, so I just want to preface this video by saying this is just my own personal opinion. This video is just supposed to be lighthearted and a bit of fun. You can have a completely different opinion. If you do, please leave it in the comment section down below. But again, please keep it respectful. This is just pretty much my ranking of who I would, with out of each season of RuPaul's Drag Race. So let's start with season 1. When I was thinking back to like, who would be the most like Kai-Kaiable? Who do I think is the trade of the season? Who's the most attractive? One name came to my mind instantly, and that is Jade. Ugh, honestly, I think she is so effing gorgeous. Everything about her like physique is absolutely incredible. She is so chiseled and just like muscular. She is a little on like the shorter side for me personally. I do like a tall person, but I just think she's so gorgeous. Even if she did read me like 10 years ago on Instagram, I think she is absolutely stunning and gorgeous. Has such an incredible physique, and yeah, you're gonna learn a lot about like my type from this video, since her with her brown eyes and muscles definitely wins like trade of the season for season 1. Okay, so for season 2, who I thought was the trade of the season, is probably going to be controversial to a lot of people, and I think a lot of people are going to have differing opinions on who they think of the trade of season 2 is, for sure. But for me personally, it's got to be Tyra Sanchez, now going by James. Honestly, I just think they are so gorgeous then. I think they're gorgeous now. Yes, some of the actions they have done have been not great, to say the very least, but we're just going to like rate them on who, like, how they looked, and particularly on season 2. I thought James was so attractive, like, genuinely. He's hot, like, he's genuinely hot. Like, I know people are probably going to say Raven, or Raven was robbed again, but Tyra / James, definitely the trade of season 2. Okay, so the trade of season 3, I went back and forth with a few different people for like who I could potentially mention or who I was gonna like pick, but there's always going to be one person for me from season 3, and it's kind of the person that got me into drag because of how thirsty I was for them, since the trade of season 3 for me is Raja Gemini, who is Suit and Armorall, and they was the makeup artist on America's Next Top Model, and when I was watching that in like my early teenhood, I was obsessed every time I saw Raja on screen, and I was so attracted to him out of drag that I literally started watching Drag Race because I knew she was on season 3, and literally when season 3 started airing was what made me start watching Drag Race, so I literally have to pick Raja. I still think she is so attractive now, and yeah, Raja is literally the reason for me starting to watch drag and literally for me doing drag to this day, so she's the trade of every season for me, honestly. Love Raja. Okay, so season 4 of Drag Race, I had to really think about who I was genuinely attracted to in the cast, since I know a lot of people will probably say Willem would be like their pick of the season, but personally for me, blonde hair, blue eyes is not really like my type or like what I gravitate towards. And then I remembered Fifi, now going by Jeremy, is on season 4, and genuinely I think Jeremy is beautiful, like genuinely so attractive, into cosplay, geeky, handsome. Again, brown hair, brown eyes, tan skin, muscular. So Fifi for season 4. Okay, so season 5, who I think the trade of the season is, I was tempted to say Lanesha, since I genuinely think Lanesha is one of the most attractive people that has ever done Drag Race. And then I was like, I do kind of have a soft spot for Roxy Andrews. Like, Roxy's gonna take my trade of the season for season 5, but Lanesha is definitely like a close runner-up to that, but Roxy just has some like magnetic energy and aura to her that I would Eiffel Tower with Lanesha and Roxy. Okay, so for season 6, I went between 3 different names, which was Milk, attractive, like genuinely attractive. I think everybody like collaboratively can agree Milk is a very attractive person. But again, the blue eyes just didn't really do it for me. So that knocked them off the potential spot for trade of the season. And then I was going to go with Adore, since Adore is so gorgeous to me, and she got meat. If you've seen her OnlyFans, she got meat. And then I was like, maybe Magnolia, since she's also very attractive and also has a nice ding-a-ling. And then I remembered April Carry On. April needs to come back for an All-Stars in general. Like, I loved her drag. She was definitely cut too soon on season 6 of Drag Race. But her, just everything does it for me. Like, I think April is so gorgeous, so attractive, and is also like an incredible drag queen. So it's kind of like one of those things of win-win, and literally as soon as I remembered April was on season 6, she just beat the others out of the way, and April Carry On. I think I'm noticing like a trend of like Puerto Rican kind of queens is kind of my vibe. Okay, so for season 7 of Drag Race, I was kind of tempted and like was gonna go for either Max or even like Trixie. I think Trixie is genuinely really attractive, or Candy Ho. All of them are really attractive to me, and I would kai with any of them any day of the week. But then I remembered Violet Chachki. I mean, it's not like I forgot Violet Chachki. She's genuinely one of my favourite queens of all time. But her, again, out of drag, gorgeous. Dark hair, brown eyes, very like dominatrix, and kind of has that energy to her that makes her even more attractive to me. And again, she got me. Like, you know what they say in that Alaska Thunderfuck song, the most beautiful women in the world have gigantic penises, and watch a video of her online somewhere. You'll enjoy it. Okay, so for season 8, who I thought was the trade of the season, it's gotta be Naysha Lopez. Genuinely, she has competed into like Mr. Continental, and she's also won Miss Continental. She is so hot. She has such an incredible body. Yes, you can say it's enhanced with silicone or whatever. Probably is. I don't really care. I think she is so attractive. She has just... Again, she's kind of got that energy of like, I think she would you down really well. So, Naysha Lopez for season 8. Probably the only thing she'll ever win. For season 9... I think this is probably going to be another, like, controversial one, since genuinely I think season 9 has a lot of attractive people on the cast. But for me, I'm going to go with Alexis Michelle. I know people are going to be like, Alexis? Really? But I think she's so attractive, like, genuinely. I think she's so gorgeous. She's been really nice to me on Instagram and like liked a bunch of things that I posted or like commented on her pictures, and not the like comments, just general like regular you look really pretty comments. But yeah, I just really like Alexis, and she's my pick for season 9. Again, if you disagree, put something else in the comment section, but keep it respectful. I think Alexis is gorgeous. For season 10, we all know who I'm going to pick for season 10, and Cameron Michaels. Straight up, like, as soon as I was, like, writing down my list of who I thought, since I literally have it, like, next to me, as soon as I wrote 10, Cameron was already being written. Like, I didn't even think about it. Just Cameron Michaels is one of the most attractive people I've ever seen. I love the tattoos, the muscles. Again, brown hair, brown eyes, tattoos, muscles. They're, like, my weaknesses. They're, like, my 4 things that just, like, does it for me. And yeah, Cameron Michaels, definitely the trade of trades, of trading trade. Gorgeous. For season 11, I went back and forth on a few different queens, since I think Scarlet Envy, absolutely gorgeous. I think Brooklyn Heights, again, gorgeous. Vanjie, stunning, sexy. Akira, absolutely gorgeous. But then I had to settle on Miss Donkey Dick herself, Evie Oddly. Some of the things she's posted to her Twitter literally took my breath away. I've always thought Evie was attractive anyway, but again, the Alaska Thunderfuck song of some of the most beautiful women in the world have gigantic penises definitely swayed the vote into her getting the trade of the season for season 11. Okay, so for season 12, I went back and forth between like two different people. So for runner-up, since I have to mention her, is Jackie Cox. Ugh, again, the name just like spells it out. It just tells me what I want from her. But she is runner-up. The person that I actually think is the trade of the season is not Heidi, even though Heidi said she's the trade of the season. It's also not Jada, even though Jada mentioned she was the trade of the season. I've got to give it to Jan. Like, again, brown hair, brown eyes, just really does it for me. And I think Jan's just fun. Like, I genuinely think... I mean, Jan's obviously got a boyfriend. She has no idea who I am. But I genuinely think I would really suit being with someone like Jan because she's very extroverted and, like, over the top. And I'm very, like, introverted and shy and quiet and to myself. That I think we would make a good pairing. And... Jan. Okay, so for season 13, I feel like there's quite a few different contenders for me on who I would pick for trade of the season. But there is always going to be one that comes out on top. And that is Denali. Again, have you noticed a trend with the people that I'm picking? Like, I'm fairly sure if I lined up all of the queens I've picked so far, there is very few, like, differences in what they look like since, again, the brown hair, brown eyes, tan skin, let alone, like, all of the talents and how incredible she is. Like, again, this is just a list based on them as, like, a meat sack specimen. And I'm trying not to, like, focus on their drag or, like, who I think of them as a person. Just them specifically for... Denali, definitely. She's got to take season 13. I do love Rosé, and I think Rosé is so attractive, and again, looks very good naked, but I also think Candy Muse, Candy Muse, again, this could be a controversial one, I think is super attractive, and I'd probably put her in second place behind Denali, but yeah, them two could Eiffel Tower. A lot of the cast, genuinely, of season 13 could have their way. For season 14, I had to think about this one since season 14 is genuinely one of my favourite seasons of Drag Race anyway. But when I was sat trying to think, like, who do I think is the genuine trade? I went back and forth, like, a few times on, like, Lady Camden. I think she's really attractive. I think Angeria's really attractive. But I did settle on Orion Story. There's just... She has that, like, nerdy, goofy, like, stoner energy that just... I don't know, it just works for me. Again, brown hair, brown eyes. Yeah, I've got to give season 14 to Orion Story. She's really hot. Like, she's genuinely really hot. Definitely follow her on Instagram. She's hot. Okay, so for season 15, I think this is probably going to be my most controversial opinion out of all of my trade of the season picks so far. And it's going to be for Selena S. Titties. I think she's so attractive. Like, I know Lucy LaDuca has the muscles and everything, but she's got the blue eyes. The blue eyes, like, knocks her out of that top pedestal, like, spot for me. I also think Sasha Colby. Oh, she is so hot. Anitra, another one so hot. Lux Noir London is hot. I also think Mistress is hot. Sugar and Spice, like, Amethyst, Aura Mayari, like, Robin, Jax. Irene, I think nearly all of season 14. I'm gonna feel bad now that I forgot someone, but genuinely... Oh, Marsha, also hot as fuck. I think literally the entire cast of season 15 is so genuinely attractive. Like, there's not really anyone in season 15 that I think is unattractive, but... Yes, Selena just... She just does something to me. I think Selena is so attractive, and... Yeah, she's going to take my season 15 spot. And then for season 16, I'm actually filming this and I've only, like, seen the first episode of season, like, 16. So my opinion could be different by the time that I post this in February. But I went for Safira Cristal. She just has a voice. Like, her voice in that Meet the Queens and, like, episode 1. It does things to my body. Like, when I hear her, my, like, heart rate just, like, calms down. And she just has that, like... smooth, seductive voice, and obviously she's attractive as fuck, but yeah, her voice is just buttery and, like, seductive. So yeah, Safira takes my season 16 spot, and yeah, I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Comment down below who you think is the trade of the season for season 1 through 16. Also, do you think I should do, like, UK, Down Under, France, Italy, Spain, Mexico, Brazil, Thailand, all of that, since there is more attractive people to me in those seasons than there is in the American ones, but still, like, genuinely, I think we have discovered what my type of queen is throughout this, like, choice of trade of the seasons. And, yeah, don't forget to subscribe to your girl next door with something more. And I will hopefully be posting pretty much every single day until, like, after Valentine's Day. I have so many, like, fun things planned for this month since, again, February is my little, like, month of, like, love, sex, hate, and fantasies. So I thought it'd be fun just to do, like, a bunch of, like, bonus videos like this. And, yeah, I really hope you guys enjoyed watching it, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye. Did you hear my stomach then? I've literally been filming for like 7 hours at this point, and I am starving. I need to get out of drag and make myself some dinner. Bye.